What is up, everyone? Coffee break is here. I hope everyone enjoyed the bye week and are now ready to root for these boys who it seems like they haven't played in at least a month. The Niners have been in some interesting conversations the past 2 weeks. Some are saying are one of the best NFC teams out there. There's a lot of talk about them right now, and I'm trying to avoid to be caught up in the moment, taking it week by week. I still feel the Niners should just focus on winning the division, but I honestly understand. I can see how fans could get caught up in the moment. Niners are in first place in the NFC right now, and it's mainly because both the Rams and the Cowboys lost. Seattle looks beatable, even though they had a very impressive win on Thursday Night Football. Saints are still without Drew Brees, but they've had impressive wins since he's gone out, haven't lost. But in this video, I want to discuss the Niners Week 5 opponent, the Cleveland Browns. And my initial thought is this will be the best team the Niners have faced all year. If you think the Browns are better than the Bucks, and I think so right now, you see Cleveland has more weapons and a better quarterback in Baker Mayfield. The Browns faced a really solid Baltimore team on the road. Nick Chubb won this game for them. The Browns rushed for almost 200 yards. This opened up a lot of things for the Browns offense, play action, screens, etc. All of a sudden, Baker Mayfield didn't have to be the star of this offense. They played conservative, and it was enough to beat the Ravens, even though the Ravens had a lot of rushing yards in that game too. So not letting Baker Mayfield be the centerpiece of this offense is actually the best thing to do if you're Freddie Kitchens. Now, is that enough to beat the Niners though on Monday Night Football? Short answer, no. The Niners have a more superior defensive line and linebacker group led by DeForest Buckner and Eric Armstead, who has just been a monster this year. The Niners run block is way more disciplined in size and speed that can disrupt Baker. Leaving it in the hands of Baker Mayfield is where you want to be if you're the 49ers. If you can contain Nick Chubb from running wild, you can make this offense one-dimensional. You add the element of our defensive line going up against their offensive line. I love our chances there. Just a stat here, Baker Mayfield has been sacked 12 times already this year in 4 games. 5 sacks alone coming off week 1 against the Titans. Just to put things in perspective, the Niners have been really good at it. Garoppolo has only been sacked twice in 3 games. But it's not as simple as that, of course, because the Browns have OBJ and Jarvis Landry. Since the Niners are without Kella Witherspoon, the Niners will be rolling out Emmanuel Mosley, making his first start at corner. Mosley has been a very good special teams player and has done a decent job playing the position in preseason. Now, I know what you're saying. Coffee break. It's just preseason, man. Either way, I think the Niners know what they're doing, and I'm starting to believe in Robert Saleh more and more. He's growing on me. I feel like if they're putting this guy out there, they have confidence in him and he'll do the right thing and just play disciplined football. So I expect Mosley to be in good position to succeed on Monday night. I expect linebackers and safeties to help him out when the Browns run that RPO play that I really don't like. But anyways, let's shift over to the offensive side of the football. Kyle Shanahan will face a familiar defensive coordinator, Steve Wilks, who was with the Arizona Cardinals last year. He is known to disguise his coverages, which will be a problem for Jimmy G. Another thing is too, he brings a lot of pressure, sort of what Steelers did back in week 3. My only concern with that is the Browns have an already loaded defensive line led by Myles Garrett and Olivier Vernon. They have solid edge rushers, man, and you can factor that in with Joe Staley already out. That's the key matchup in this game. Myles Garrett against Justin School. It seems unfair, right? But Kyle Shanahan will try to protect that and protect Jimmy G and scheme something up. I think Kittle will get involved a little bit more, Kyle Juszczyk. So there's going to be a lot of chip blocks there coming out the left side. Myles Garrett already has 6 sacks in the season, so he's been getting home a lot, and it's going to be difficult. That's the key matchup. Again, if we can keep Jimmy up, it's going to be all good. That's a big if. Here's a little bit of how the Niners can take advantage. Hard counts. Let the big man jump off sides. They can get a little eager to try to rush the quarterback. The Browns commit a whole lot of penalties. You think we're undisciplined? They're worse. And speaking of discipline, the Niners need to do a better job at protecting the football. That's another key factor of the game. protect the football, we'll be good. I'm really confident that the Niners can win this game if they can hold on to that football. And here's my last note on the offensive side of the ball is Kyle Shanahan. He's just simply a playmaster. Something Freddie Kitchens is still yet to prove or is still yet to develop with his group here. And just looking at that matchup alone against who has the better coach, Kyle Shanahan runs laps against Freddie Kitchens. Freddie Kitchens is yet to put OBJ in a position where he can just ball out. Jarvis Landry is another one. He barely learned. He had Nick Chubb just last week. So he's just getting used to the feel of being a head coach, and he's play calling at the same time. It's a hard gig to be in, but I like my chances with Kyle Shanahan. Niners rank 4th in rushing, and the Browns are ranked 15th overall offense. I think we're at somewhere in top 5 as well. So Kyle has been answering a lot of his critics this year, and I expect him to do the same thing come Monday night. Not only do I believe in Kyle, but I believe in Saleh. I think the Niners will win this one if they can just secure the football, give Jimmy enough time to make a play. But those are my keys to the game, guys. I'm done talking, folks. Let me get your thoughts on this game. Who is your X factor against the Browns? Go ahead and drop your comments below. Here are my comments left in my previous video. I appreciate you guys all watching and leaving comments. Thank you, and as always, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.